Hello and welcome to another edition of Motor Cars Enthusiasts. We're right off the bat on the old show today. The Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution 10 is actually in the news, as I may have reported that the 2014 model year was going to be its last. Well, apparently that's not the case anymore. There's been a lot of rumors floating about that Mitsubishi was going to be leaving the North American market. There's been a lot of rumors that they were going to cut down to only 2 different models that they were going to sell in North America. That may mark the beginning of the end. And the EVO was going to be one of the cars in the chopping block. But over the past several months, Mitsubishi's sales numbers have shown a little bit of growth, even though they're quite small as far as market share here in North America. Must have been enough to think that a 2015 EVO 10 is just right, and that's apparently exactly what's going to be the case. In the next couple of months, production will start on a North American version of the EVO 10. Now, we're hearing little to no rumors as far as what this vehicle could contain. It may be just an absolute duplicate of the 2014 model, but if you're a big EVO fan and you live here in North America, you better snatch one of these new ones up quick, because we don't know how much longer it may last, unless this actual upswing in sales may continue. Next up on the list, well, the Wörthersee Festival over in Germany has actually been going on, and a lot of cool concepts go on at this particular festival, including this one, Volkswagen Amarok. This is the Power Concept. This particular vehicle comes with a 3-liter V6 turbo diesel, making 268 brake horsepower and 442 pounds-feet of torque. 0 to 62 comes in at 7.9 seconds with a top speed of 130 miles an hour. Now, this vehicle was shown off in 2 different forms, one of them being this karting little concept where it comes with a shifter cart, comes with the ramps and parts and pieces and tools and whatnot for this thing. This thing's a very good looking automobile. I wish they would sell this in North America, but I don't think Volkswagen has any plans on that, at least as of yet. The other concept is very intriguing. It comes with this massive 5,000 watt stereo system that comes with a turntable and a DJ booth, the whole deal. It's a pretty slick little concept. You could start your own little rave party if you wanted to out of the back of this machine. Now, again, there's no real word on whether Volkswagen may put this vehicle into production. Obviously, the karting and the stereo system will probably never make it to official production run. But that being said, this particular vehicle, maybe we may see a special edition somewhere in around, and hopefully maybe someday, maybe coming stateside. But we'll have to wait and see on that particular deal. Again, at that same Wörthersee Festival, this particular vehicle made its debut. This is the Audi A3 Clubsport Quattro Concept. Now, this particular vehicle comes with a lot of power, 525 brake horsepower and 442 pounds-feet of torque, and that's shifted through all 4 wheels. Now, probably the most interesting thing out of this particular vehicle is it's very, very production ready, and apparently a lot more production ready than we initially thought. You look at the big wheels and tires will go away, the lowered ride height and whatnot. That may not actually happen for an actual production version of this car. But the actual head of management, or the actual production management over in Australia, has actually already came out and said that this vehicle is exactly what the brand new RS version of this A3 is going to look like. Now, if you don't know what the RS version is, it's the highest, the high-end, highest horsepower version there is. Now, there's a lot of rumors floating about that the TTRS is 2.5-liter turbocharged unit that puts out well over 300 brake horsepower, close to 400 brake horsepower, may be the unit of choice for this particular model, but that still remains to be seen, as this thing obviously still is just a concept, but a very gorgeous concept indeed. Another concept shown off in Korea, this is underneath the hood. This was at the Busan Motor Show over in Korea. This is underneath the hood of the brand new Hyundai Veloster Midship concept. And if you look really close at the power plant, it's not there because it's out back. Yes, believe it or not, they have ditched the 1.6-liter turbocharged unit that comes in the Veloster Turbo for a 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder that's mounted out back with rear-wheel drive. Yes, this is the midship concept of that 2-liter 4-cylinder with turbocharged. It's making 295 brake horsepower. And when you look at the unit as a whole, quite impressive. Big, massive, wide body kit, huge air scoops down the side. A very, very aggressive looking package. Now, obviously, making a business plan to sell a mid-engine Hyundai Veloster will probably never get into the cards for this particular model. But what a cool little concept. Something that you don't see from a major manufacturer. These folk over at Hyundai are really raising some eyebrows all over the industry. They're not afraid of nothing over there in the Korea, and this is a fantastic looking little automobile. Would love to see this on public highways, but chances are we probably won't see this thing, period. They make an appearance on Top Gear. You never know about that. The UK Top Gear, they got a hold of that Volkswagen concept that had the big W12 way back in the day. But we'll wait and see what comes of this thing in the future. And that's all there was that I thought was worth talking about for this particular edition of Motor Cars Enthusiasts. If you want to jump on over to the Facebook page, the link's down in the show notes. Also, if you want to subscribe to the channel, you can do so at any time and get the first dibs on the brand new shows as soon as they come out. I thank you for watching, and we'll see you again real soon.